Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So JP Dokkan is now hitting 3,000 days. That is an unbelievable number, really, to think about. Now there is no new character or something like that, which is a good thing, right? Like people are like, oh, what kind of LR would they do as a 3,000 day unit? Certainly, I don't think it's something that you should get on 3,000 days logged in, because it's just, you're basically removing this from play from anyone who wants to get into the game. It's just a terrible idea, right? Even 1,000 day Goku easying at 2,000 days is probably not the greatest idea. It's just too much, right? I think for many players and stuff like that. So we'll take a look at what it looks like some of the, sort of like 3,000 day stuff is. Again, they released this sort of like mini kind of campaign details, and then we get a bunch of rewards and stuff like that. But there actually is kind of an interesting thing in here that I want to go over. And this is going to sort of correlate into Golden Week. I do think Golden Week is going to be a pretty significant celebration. Remember, Dokkan right now, I really need to get it into people's heads that it does seem like they're kind of, they're doing kind of like peaks and valleys now. It's like, we're going to go up, we're going to go really down. We're going to go up, we're going to go really down. And it's like, at this point, because they can't just do, all right, here's Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then, oh, here's Majin Vegeta, right? Like, it's like, we've had a million iterations of many of these characters. There's still a lot of hype stuff to go, but there's nothing wrong with getting Yamcha his Dokkan Fest, Pan her Dokkan Fest, Raditz his Dokkan Fest, right? These are characters that don't make people go, oh my god, so hype. But there's people out there who really appreciate that these level of characters, sort of get their time. But it's like, I see people saying, oh my god, nothing is hype, Dokkan is so boring. It's like, well, yeah, dude, like, it's the game, we're past 8 years, like, of course. So first, let's go ahead and grab the rewards. So let's see, we got 30 stones, 3 Grand Kaiser type, that's a W. PyCon hats, I love that. A sticker, we got some Zenny, and then I think there might be some other stuff, maybe yesterday's login I just never got a chance to accept. So I mean, here, I'll take the 35 stones and the Kais and the sticker and stuff like that. Yeah, like, I'm not complaining about that at all. So, all right, let's sort of back out, and let's go ahead and take a look at kind of like a lot of this info, over here on Dokkan Info. So, this is the 3,000 days thank you gift, is what this is. So, to commemorate the 3,000th day of release, they're giving away a maximum of 54 Dragon Stones and gorgeous items. 54 stones, that's a multi on the Golden Week banners, which is a dual Dokkan Fest, could be very hype. There's a possibility that Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan return on these banners as well. I'm seeing people say, like, they're, guaranteeing it, and, oh, this is where these characters will return. I'd say there's a good chance, but don't, build yourself into going, oh, they're there for sure, because we've never had LRs for New Year's. We don't know where they're going to come back, right? I think it's very possible that they're on the Golden Week banners, but to me, I think a more likely landing spot for Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan is worldwide. If you're a global player, you really probably want to sit back and wonder, okay, so let me set the scenario. If Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan do not return for Golden Week, then I'm probably going to be sitting here telling global players to skip Anniversary and summon them worldwide instead. Because that means Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan would probably very likely be on those banners, which could be so crazy. This is the thing with global, is they always are tricky, in kind of a tricky spot, right? You have Anniversary and Worldwide Download Celebration. Those honestly are the two biggest celebrations of the year. And on global, they're back to back, right? Like, that's why it would be much better for the game if, we either got both games synced up, or if Global and JP both celebrated anniversaries. So Global just, gets the 9th anniversary characters at the same time as JP, and then sort of like Tanabata and Global anniversaries merged, and then we have Worldwide. I think that would be a far better way to do this, which would be more fair to global players, right? All right, so let's take a look at what we got right here. So, thanks to everyone. Dokkan was able to reach its 3,000 days since release. Of course, the whales have a huge part in this, but, what would this game be without the free-to-play players just holding up the game like Atlas. Of course, let's give a round of applause to the free-to-play players. No, I'm teasing, but yeah, obviously every player playing the game does matter for this game for sure, right? Like that is a metric that they look at and they do care about. So in commemoration of the 3,000 day release, they give a bunch of items, right? Which a lot of this we just collected. Now here's what we got right here. So in addition, 3 stones and guidance keys. Is that not the guaranteed link level stage? Nani? They're just going to give out guaranteed link level runs? Okay, sure. They did that for Anniversary, but, like, it's Anniversary. Like, of course, like, the second they introduced those purple keys into the game for the guaranteed link level stage, I was sitting there saying, like, I see them making it pay only right now, and then for major celebrations, Anniversary and Worldwide, they probably would let people get, like, a run on the stage, and that's what happened. But if they're going to do this for 3,000 days as well, that's awesome. Collect 30 gacha tickets in the Golden Week campaign, scheduled to be held in the near future, to draw on this banner. The Golden Week commemoration 30 times gacha scheduled to appear. So this is very interesting, right? Seems like there's going to be some banner that we're going to be able to summon on. Now, I don't know if this is going to be during Golden Week or before. Maybe I'm stupid and it's like it wasn't super clear. Looks like there's basically like missions every day. Okay, there's going to be like, they're doing sort of like a countdown celebration type thing here. And each day there's like different rewards they're giving. Oh, here we go. Keys. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is okay. Okay, this is so. I mean, if they're building up to Golden Week like this, it really could be something hype. Now, I'll say this, right? I have the previous. So this 2019 Golden Week was Trunks and Zamasu. 2020 Golden Week was Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Super Buu. 2021 Golden Week was GT Goku, GT Vegeta, and then last year was the Goku and Gohan and the Cell. Even though people would be crazy hype and it would be awesome, I think, if it was UI Goku Jiren. I also at the same time kind of feel like that would be that would feel rough. I don't know. Maybe it would help Kale. It would be an opportunity for them to buff Kale. I'm sitting here right now, though, where I'm really wanting them to buff characters that are currently kind of in limbo. So LR Fusion Zamasu, LR Super Buu, Dokkan Fest Super 17, right? Like, these are sort of the characters, I guess, like, Physical Omega, his EZA could be okay, even still, Texan, the banner unit could be okay. Like, I want these characters to get their time in the sun, and, Golden Week very likely could have a villain Dokkan Fest. 3 of the last 4 years have had a villain Dokkan Fest. And literally any villain, 200% leader skill should be pretty helpful. Really, it would be like if they dropped like Legendary Super Saiyan Broly or something like that. Like, that's like the one, or like Majin Vegeta, right? Like, those are just like Saiyans, right? It doesn't matter that they're villains, they're still just Saiyans. We're looking for like one of these actual like villain type characters, so we'll see. Best case scenario, I think like the most happy I would get is if it's Vegito and Buuhan. I think, but to me that feels, I don't know, that could be worldwide as well. That could be Tanabata, right? Like, that I would love to see that. I think a Dokkan Fest Buuhan right now is one of my highest wanted cards. But many villains would be awesome. Again, me and Gresh, we were talking about in DMs. We were streaming the World Tournament talking about it. It's just like nearly any villain they drop right now is going to be pretty good. Even like, Turles is the one who's also, just a Saiyan. But Turles could lead Space Traveling Warriors, which if that got like a real team, oh my god, would Space Traveling Warriors be crazy, right? All right, so we have all this. And again, there's just going to be missions and stuff like that. Wait. So these go up to the 31st. So the Golden Week celebration is essentially going up until about the 31st of May, which makes sense, right? And then after that, we'll be going into just a normal Dokkan Fest celebration for JP, and then eventually going into Tanabata. And then there's also a unique title commemorating the achievement of 3,000 days of total logins is also available. This can be obtained automatically by logging in on the 3,000th day. Jesus. Okay. Now, I think this does look pretty cool, right? And I think this is good, right? This is the opening of Dragon Ball Z, huh? Or like the very first shot of Dragon Ball Z, I believe, is pretty much what this is. Like, cause this shot, like I've seen this, like there, like the little like fire poof happens, and then it shows Raditz' spaceship. Because again, back in the day, a lot of you guys are definitely way too young for this, but back in the day, this was like before Toonami, I think, or maybe it was right when Toonami was starting. But they would show Dragon Ball from Raditz all the way up until Goku one-shots Raccoon, and then it would go back to the Raditz. And you know, as a kid, you don't know better, so it's like, oh, this time for sure we're gonna go past the Raccoon fight, and it never happened. And then finally, you know, they eventually did. But it happened like 10 times where Goku one-shots Raccoon, and the next day from school, I'm like, oh, I'm ready. And it's just, you know, back to Raditz, man. So, okay, it doesn't, unless I'm stupid, which I am, but I don't see any talk about this support memory. This is, I'm going to be pretty bummed if this is just by logging in on day 3000, because it's just like, it's, you know, I like the support memories. I'll be bummed if it's, you know, I think I'm at day 2200 something, I think. So it's like, you know, I got 2 years in 2025. I'll get this. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I could be dead by then. Like, can we not do that? Like, how about we just, I don't know, let people get this that don't have to log in for 3,000 days? I mean, I feel like this is potentially a decent support memory because it's a permanent buffing. Gives everyone a 3% chance to crit. I mean, that's not nothing. And plus 3,000 of stats really doesn't matter too much. But I mean, again, it's something. So I don't know. That's not mentioned in here, right? I guess I'd have to wait to see a Japanese player that hits day 3000. Like, is that where you get the support memory? I assume so. Now I have other stuff pulled up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So Blue Goku, I saw some discussion of, Blue Goku, you know, could he have something to do with Golden Week? I don't think so. Because if you take a look at, so this is Tanabata 2020. Right, this is when day 2000 happened, was during the Tanabata celebration of 2020. This is one of the hypest releases ever. By the way, I am repeating to you guys, Dokkan Fest LR characters, so Gohan and Goten, this character right here, their EZAs are usually insane. So I do expect this unit to be like top 5 level when they EZA. All the Dokkan Fest LRs have been like jaw-dropping when they've EZA'd at the time, right? You know, the 3rd and 4th anniversary LRs have aged, you know, in LR Cell, you got to transform with them first, but like these Dokkan Fest EZA LRs, like they're crazy. So I do expect big things from this character, but it was during this celebration that we hit 2,000 days. Remember that you know, this was, Wait, who was the first LR that EZA'd? It was the Goku Black Zamasu character during the 5th anniversary. But this is one of the first LRs that got an EZA. This Goku, and then here we go. The 2,000 day celebration is just God Goku. So now the 3,000 day celebration is Blue Goku. So I don't know, 4,000 day celebration could be UI Sign, 5,000 could be UI Goku, and then day 6,000 will be some new form Goku doesn't even have yet, right? Perfect. So there we go. That basically covers the 3,000 day campaign. Oh, and the upcoming big unit after that was STR Super Vegito, right? So I don't think that this image of Blue Goku, to me, this doesn't mean anything. This has nothing to do, I think, with Golden Week. It does mention Golden Week in here, and it's kind of giving us a teaser, look like a sort of like a countdown campaign type thing. But I don't think that like you look at this art of Blue Goku and be like, all right, now I know Golden Week. I see. It's like I don't think that's the case. So let me know what you guys would like to see from Golden Week. I am sitting here. So again, a lot of people just really fast at the end. LR Super Buu is a terrible release. We need villains, but not a villain complementary unit. We need villain leaders. We need Dokkan Fest villains right now, not Yellow Coin LRs, right? But if they drop Buhan, LR Super Buu is going to be crazy next to a new Buhan, right? Like that's the thing. So Golden Week to me is pretty exciting because, you know, Turles, Goku Black, Frieza, right? Cell, Boo, like one of these characters could get a Dokkan Fest, which could you know, if Cell gets a big Dokkan Fest, like if Cell Max Golden Week is like Cell Max and stuff like that. Like, that would be huge. Like, there's so many villain characters that you just get one, and then it you know, there's a lot of kind of scattered villains all over who are still pretty good, but it's just that they don't have a good spot to use them in. So I'm excited for Golden Week a lot, because one of the big needs right now is, again, a strong villain leader, and I think we should get it. And that's why, like, again, people will be very hyped about a UI Goku versus Jiren, because all their animations, UI Sign Goku and Jiren, are almost completely untouched in terms of good animations. They could go crazy with those units, but it would be a double Superclass Dokkan Fest, is the only thing. So, let me know what you guys think of 3,000 Days. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.